there's a love story that's brewing within this. How can healthy love and mutual respect, like really, teach people how to treat people better when you talk about relationship wise?
When you're honest. When you're honest, I
Mm,
think honesty has always been and always will be the best policy. So if you're not doing well, even in a relationship, and your wife said, "How you feeling?" "I'm not doing good." "Oh, well, why
mm,
not?" "Because of you."
mm.
Honesty, and with that, you not only progress, but your love grows deeper.
Mm.
Coming live on your radio.
What they want?
That real and raw.
How they get it?
DJ Focus.
What we doing?
Making music, reaching the corner. And it's all for the
And
kingdom.
we gon' make sure they know it.
Ooh, 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 ooh. We gon' take it there. I like red letters over trap beats to fix it in. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into the Fixx. It's time for our spiritual detox. And come on, y'all. I know it's holiday time, and we love these movies. We love these movies we can sit down and the whole family can watch, and
Yeah.
everybody eats peach cobbler, some little ham, and some turkey, whatever it may be. And I'm excited because we got one of the legends. He doing what he do. I feel like he about to be directing a few of these in a minute too as well. He just starring in a few of them. Listen, the legendary Bebe Winans is joining us today. What's going on, sir?
I'm all right, sir, and I say yes to all that.
I know you are. I know you. See, you always thinking ahead. I already know you. You thinking ahead. So you just whetting everybody's appetite. Listen, let's talk about this movie that's dropping this week. Let's be very clear. We Three Kings.
Yeah.
You're starring in it with an all-star cast. How did you even get this role?
Well, it's funny. I was about a year or so ago. I was asked to take this meeting with the executives at Lifetime, and I did, and we talked about a couple of movies that I would executive produce, and so this script came along. Long story short, really loved this script. Said yes to be the first one, and then they threw that curveball at me, saying we want you to play Lincoln. Oh, really?
mm,
And for some reason, I said without hesitation and without reservation, yes. And there was no fear in doing it. I felt comfortable. We filmed it somewhere I've never been before, which was Vancouver, Canada. What a
mm.
beautiful place. And a great cast, and excited for the world to see it this weekend.
This movie, it reflects on healing and reconciliation. So
Yes.
talk a little bit more about that because I think a lot of people need hope for the holidays.
Yeah. If you have a family, you understand drama.
Right.
And truly, if you have a big family, you really understand drama. And so one of the things that I was able to do is to pull from what my father had to do, which was raise 10 of us. And three of those 10 was girls. So in this movie, Lincoln, which is my character, I'm father to three girls who have drifted apart because of the loss of their mom. And so, something you definitely, if you've lost a loved one and you deal with various things that come with loss, you will identify, and at the end you can take away that how love really conquers all.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that. I love the fact that this movie uses music to bring people together. How important was that? Did you have a say in that, or in the script?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. And at the same time, it is so wonderful to work with various artistry people that are doing what they do. Trayvon Potts is a part of it, and various others who render, direction and all those other things in production. And we had a great team. Um, I have always loved collaborations with my sister and various other situations. And so we had a wonderful team with this movie. And one of the things too that I've always done through my music career and everything else, I always use my mom as a guide. And so all the songs that you heard, like Addictive Love, my mama heard them first. And if she
Mm.
gave me the thumbs up, I was good. So being one of the executive producers on this film, received it, and I let my mom see it last week. And my mom said, "Oh, baby, this is good, baby." So
No,
I'm all right. I look forward to the world seeing it now.
this it touches on grief a lot. How has your personal journey with grief shaped the approach to your storytelling?
Well, I think sometimes I know, not think, but sometimes people take different paths when they're grieving. One of the things that I have learned is to embrace it. You can't run away from it. Embracing it and understanding that this is life, it makes you stronger. It's made me appreciate a lot more every day that I'm blessed with, and all the loved ones and family and friends, to tell them exactly how you feel, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing at the moment. But don't take life for granted. So I
Mm.
live each day. I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about next year. I live each day like it's my last.
What advice would you give to some families out there dealing with some toxicity within their relationships, especially when you talk about come home for family functions and bickering and argument? What
Right.
advice would you give? Because I think in this movie it was highlighted a little bit.
One of the things that I've learned in life and in this movie is that you cannot control what others do. You can only
Mm,
control what you do. So your reaction to the loved one that's going through something, and maybe they're taking it out on you, is understanding that I can react in a
mm,
different way, or I can react in love. That what you can take away from any situation is reacting in love, no matter
mm,
what. And sometimes I think you grab onto this with age, and the older and mature you become, understanding I can only control what I can control. So don't try to control what you can't control. And when it
mm.
comes at you, you always have a reaction that you can control. And so I control my reactions with love.
That's good. Listen, in this movie, you have three daughters, and they all have dynamic relationships. There's a love story that's brewing within this. How can healthy love and mutual respect, like really, teach people how to treat people better when you talk about relationship wise?
When you're honest, I
Mm,
think honesty has always been and always will be the best policy. So if you're not doing well, even in a relationship, and your wife said, "How you feeling?" "I'm not doing good." "Oh, well, why
mm,
not?" "Because of you."
mm,
Honesty, and with that, you not only progress, but your love grows deeper.
mm.
Your love grows deeper. I have wonderful relation. I take it for instance. I have this wonderful relation with my niece,
All
one
right.
of my nieces who's in the movie with me,
Yes.
Deborah Joy, and you can feel it through our the things that we're in. You can really feel the love. She
Mm-hmm.
plays my friend, but you can really feel the love in that friendship is because she and I, even though I'm her uncle, we have an incredible friendship.
Mm,
And that's because of honesty. That's
mm,
because I can say what I need to say and I can listen.
mm.
Not only just speak into people's lives, but listen into people's lives.
Has she ever felt reserved around you, or kind of nervous just because she knows who you are? Talking about your
N-
niece, Deborah.
No, she is
Okay.
so. She has so many other people in the industry calling me Uncle B. It's like, okay, I'm not your uncle, but I understand because that's all she says and talks about is her Uncle B. But no, she lays it on me, and
She
because she
lays it on
knows
you.
she can. Oh yeah, she lays it on me.
Talk about the rest of this cast. I know Romeo Miller is in this cast and the other. Just what was it like working with all of them? Like, were you giving them tips and kind of like coaching them through some things?
No, what's so funny is that I was asking them for tips, and they was like, "No, we want them from you." It's like, no, but it was just seriously. I look forward to, and I believe there's more that's going to come from this film. I look to working with him again. It was just like almost an instant family, instant friendships. Romeo was absolutely wonderful. So I was learning from them,
Mm,
and it was funny how they was like, "Oh, you make me so comfortable." It's like y'all make me comfortable.
mm,
So it
mm,
really was a wonderful experience, not just the cast but the crew as
mm.
well. So it was a love thing. I wrote a song called Love Thing, but that's what it was.
Yeah, you did right. A hit. I love how you said it. You wrote a hit. Let's be very clear. Everybody know that's a hit. Why do you think holiday films resonate so deeply with audiences year after year? Like every time it's a new year, we're looking for holiday films. Why do you think they resonate so deeply with families?
I think they resonate for on a couple of levels. One of the levels is that you can really you can inhale and exhale in the holiday seasons. Most of the year is all about working and getting there and getting here and getting there, and the last part is an inhale and an exhale. And it's all about family. It's all about friendships, and that to me is something that we look forward to in these last couple of months of the year and the holidays. It's not about you, and so when you take the focus off of you and you put it on others, I believe that is something that you feel a way that you feel love more so than any other part of the year. So I that's number one. Number two, for me and for so many others, it's the gift that God gave us. You know, one of the things I've realized all my life is that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and so that focus becomes even greater in the holiday season. And so I'm feeling strong. You know,
Mm, mm,
there's people that in this season is depressed, and
mm.
go through various other kind of feelings. And so um, I think music, especially holiday music, has a way of lifting hearts like no other music can. And so that's why I feel that these last weeks of the year, fills the atmosphere with hope.
What do you think? What would you like for everybody to take away from this movie when they finally sit with it? What do you want them to take away from it?
That nothing is too hard.
Mm.
Nothing is too hard. You can endure loss. You can endure misunderstanding. All of it you can endure with love. Love is the greatest weapon we have. So this film is encouraging others to use that weapon, which is love.
That's good. Last question. I'm gonna get you out of here. I know it's a lot of people who are not happy during the, Thanksgiving and holiday time. Let's be very clear. I know
Yeah,
a lot of people think that everybody is, but
yeah,
grief is real and people are missing loved ones.
right.
What would you say, when you talk about speaking into somebody who might be dealing with some mental health issues?
hmm
How should we address that when you talk about during the holiday season?
One of the things you have to realize, speaking to those who are lost in it, that you're not alone.
Mm,
A lot of times people get depressed because they feel like they're alone and no
mm,
one understands, but you're not alone. So encourage them and let them know you're not alone. There's a God who sees, knows, and cares, and allow that God to use you to be that extension to those who need a hug, to need to know that they are loved. So, we can do great things, and then those small things, just picking up a phone and saying, "Hey, I thought about you. I just wanted
mm.
to let you know I love you." How big those things can be in people who are suffering during this season.
What you working on? Listen, this is already a done deal. So what
Hey,
can people expect in
hey,
2025? What
go
projects?
on Amazon.com. Go on Amazon and get that invention that I just put out there.
Oh, the glove. The
The
glove.
glove, baby.
Yeah. Talk about it. No, tell people about it.
I'm so excited. This again, people don't understand the journey is what it's all about. So 3 years ago, God placed this in my heart, and I've been on a 3-year journey to get a US patent, and I worked for it. And it wasn't the easiest thing, but we did it, and now it is out on Amazon right now. And what it is simply a little safety thing where I used to run, I run outside or walk, it's in the streets most of the time and little sidewalks. So instead of having to turn around to see if a car or something else is coming, I have the mirror glove now that I can lift up and see what's coming without turning my head. And man, it just changes the way I exercise and run and do cardio. And so what's the most precious thing about this invention is that I was able to sit down and sew with my mother of 88 years old this invention, and now it is available for the consumers on Amazon. So it is a wonderful. Never saw myself being an inventor, but hey.
No, this is a great invention, and especially for our runners who got the earbuds in, and
Yes.
always got to turn their neck. So I agree with you.
Yes.
This is a great invention. Can you talk about your fitness journey a little bit? Because you've been doing your thing.
Oh
Listen, I see
man.
you doing some pull ups and stuff on the gram one
Do
day.
you hear what? Ow. I've been on this journey since I turned 33. When I turned 33, I said, this has to change. Those things that I can control. And so, it didn't start off running, but walking. Walking turned into jogging. Jogging turned into walking, running. And then I've had a trainer to learn how to lift. And so I am more fit than I've ever been in my life. And what is so wonderful about it is therapeutic. So people that are just sitting down doing nothing, I encourage them all the time, get up, get it done. And you'll not only look better, but you'll feel better. I don't have high blood pressure because I exercise.
That's good. That's good. Listen, appreciate you always stopping by, BB. Come on and tell the people how to connect with you, and please introduce whatever single you want us to play for us today.
Man, I want you to reach back. I want you to reach not back, but I want to reach up and play a song that's in the movie. It's
Okay.
a Christmas song called Wishing You a Merry Christmas that I just wrote for the movie. But hey, it is the season not to be just jolly, but it's the season to tell everybody that you are loved and that you love them. And I'm wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season and a Merry Christmas.
Keep it locked. You tune into the Fixx. You know the Fixx is in.